Welcome back to the Power and the Glory and a wonderful Christmas to one and all. Today's scripture is taken from the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verses 6 to 7. Before I read the scripture, however, please like, share and subscribe. It does make a huge difference to the Google algorithm, and thank you to my existing subscribers for your ongoing support. I really do appreciate it. So I'll read through the scripture now. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and peace there shall be no end upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this. Now this passage of scripture was written 800 years before Jesus was actually born. Just bear that in mind when we're going through it. And it prophesies the coming of a divine eternal King, Jesus himself, who will bring ultimate peace, justice, and lasting rule, described with names like Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace, whose government will be established forever on David's throne, bringing stability and salvation where there was darkness and oppression before. It really signifies a perfect ruler, both fully man, a child born, and fully God, providing everlasting care, wisdom, and peace for his people, a promise fulfilled through Jesus' life, death, and resurrection. So let's have a look at the different names that Jesus is called in the scripture. First off, Wonderful Counselor. So this describes one who gives wise and inspired counsel and advice. He offers divine wisdom and guidance, revealing truth even in difficult times, leading people out of confusion. So that's Jesus himself, as we can appreciate. Mighty God. This shows that he is God incarnate, but fully divine at the same time. Everlasting Father. This depicts God as a fatherly protector and provider for his people forever. Someone who has an eternal relationship with his people, not limited by death. Prince of Peace. Well, this positions Jesus not just as an envoy of peace, but the very essence of peace itself. So let's have a look at the key themes of this passage of Scripture. First off, divinity and humanity, or divine and human. A child is born, a son is given, emphasizes his humanity and needs to be born, while the mighty God and everlasting point to his divinity, showing Jesus as God in flesh. Eternal government. The government will be upon his shoulder, fulfilled through his eternal reign, not just earthly political power, but spiritual rule in the hearts of believers, bringing justice and righteousness. Salvation from darkness, so that the promised ruler brings light and freedom to those who live in darkness, spiritual darkness, offering redemption and a new way of life. And everything is fulfilled through the person of Jesus. Christians see this prophecy fulfilled in Jesus Christ, celebrating his birth at Christmas as the arrival of the promised King who brings salvation and establishes his everlasting kingdom.